Okay. So, Peachleaf Valley, Seeds of Love. This is the demo. The game. So, the actual game for this is not out yet. So this is just the demo right now. So, it looks cute, though. So, this one, I believe, is an otome game, which basically means... Oh, hey! Oh, Seraphina. That's a pretty name. You know what? This is an otome game where you're pretty much encouraged to be yourself and insert yourself. So, we'll be me. We will be Lyd. Actually, I'm really tempted. This is going to be a throwback. This is going to be a throwback for probably nobody who's even here right now. But essentially, when I did content creation a long time ago, primarily in visual novels, one of the first ones I did, we named our character Laundry. So, if you know, you know. If you don't know, this is Laundry's new... Yes, that's the name I want. My name is Laundry. Fuck it. New start. So I close my eyes to old ends and open my heart to new beginnings. Nick Fredrickson. Okay, so the prologue, it has like a poem on each part. Oh yeah, this is already so fucking Stardew Valley. It's gonna have some funny dialogue results. Oh, absolutely. That was, I forget why. I feel like I said it as a joke. I was like, yeah, we'll be like, we'll name ourselves Laundry because it'll be like, you were nice and cozy and warm. And then we just kept fucking doing that. So I'm like, fuck. I was like, you know what? I was like, I was gonna be serious at first and like actually be like, oh, I'm gonna self-insert myself, but nah. We're Laundry. We're Laundry. Already I'm getting the feeling, okay, I'm gonna be like kicked out of my fucking corporate job and then I have to go to farming town. So what is this? Okay, that's just options. Oh, and that's main menu. Okay, got it. Alright. I swallow a lump forming in my throat as my boss slowly brings his gaze up to meet mine.
You're fired!
Oh! Wow, he literally did just fire me. What? What? Oh, he doesn't... Okay, so not every... Oh, because so it's probably partial voice acting. Okay, that makes more sense, because partial voice acting is usually more affordable. Especially for, like, indie things. Oh my god, I look really cute in the corporate outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I may have... Listen, I look cute. I look really cute, okay? Anyway. If this is the type of work you deem worthy enough to submit to us after such a lenient deadline, then I honestly don't have much else to say to you. But boss, wait! I can resubmit a new draft or make any changes necessary. But, what exactly is wrong with the current proposal? I thought that...
Everything!
Oh. I can't help but gulp as my boss narrows his eyes at me, slamming his hands on the desk. First of all, your name is Laundry! Why the fuck is your name Laundry? Boss threw out Laundry like an old sock, I know. I watch as he coldly taps on my art- Oh, it's an art proposal. On my art proposal before clearing his throat. This is not the level nor quality we expected when we hired you as the lead artist for this project, Miss Laundry, if that is your real name.
It's almost as if you deem this position to be a joke of sorts.
Sir, I can assure you that is most definitely not the case. Bro, did we, like, accidentally send our pornography instead of what they actually meant for the proposal? Like, they were like, we want you to make this beautiful landscape with, like, I don't know, a bottle of orange juice or something. Maybe this is, like, marketing art. But instead, like, she accidentally sent, like, her, like, yaoi don't read doujinshi that she's been working on for the past month. That could have been the case. The urgency in my voice pitches my volume higher, and I can't help but tense up in my chair. It isn't like that at all. I was beyond overjoyed and truly honored to be chosen for this project. I admit that perhaps my art's quality has not been the highest as of late, but I can change that. Please, allow me to resubmit a new... No. And this is not something to be discussed. Desperation rises in my chest as I feel panic settle into my stomach, and I unconsciously stand up and bow my head. Sir, please, I'm begging you. I cannot afford to lose this position right now. Comic-Con is next week, and I need to buy my table to sell my doujinshi. The reason I haven't been able to concentrate is because I'm in the process of getting evicted. Because I am focusing my money on selling doujinshi instead. My apartment complex suddenly announced their demolition plans, and I've been swamped attempting to find a new place and finish this proposal, but I swear to you, I can—
Tell me, why is it that your excuses are always more creative than your art pieces?
Ow! That hurts. Oof, the good old downward spiral, yeah. My heart feels like it stopped in my chest as I stare at the pair of ice-cold eyes staring back at me. For a moment, I feel like a deer peering into bright, fast-approaching headlights, seconds from a tragic fate. I can only watch my boss open his mouth once again, grabbing my proposal in the process.
Perhaps you should have become a writer instead, if you're so good at coming up with stories.
I'm a writer, actually.
However...
We need an artist, not a writer. One that can deliver work, not excuses. How's the audio, by the way? Are the voices loud enough? Is it good? If it's not, I can boost the voices more. I can feel my blood run cold as I watch my boss slowly grab my art proposal. Oh, he's gonna rip it up, isn't he? The very same proposal I had stayed up working day and night on for the last several weeks. The very same one that just a few hours ago I was so proud of.
Your proposal was... garbage, for lack of a better word.
But I like to call it bold and brash. And the boss was like, more like, belongs in the trash! What an asshole. I hope you will come to realize that as an artist... He narrows his eyes as he opens the cover of my proposal one last time before looking up at me. And throwing it in the trash, just like he said he would. You are an easily replaceable asset in such a competitive industry. If you're gonna spend more time fabricating excuses rather than meeting a client's minimal expectations, then perhaps you should have considered a different career choice. You bet this guy will do it on AI? Oh, absolutely. He's like, huh! He's like, I can replace you with my nephew's AI prompts.
You're not an artist. You're an amateur.
Whoa! That's just cold-hearted. And this company is not looking to employ amateurs. We are looking to employ professionals, like my nephew's AI prompter. One that you have already been replaced with. Well, fuck me. My cat crying outside the window. I agree. Outside the window? Outside the door. I'm sorry. My cat is not outside the window. I promise you. Like, shiitake mushrooms? Sorry, I was just reading the thing in the background. I can't help but rub my temples as what feels like the heaviest, longest sigh of my life escapes me. I watch as all sorts of people stream like ants throughout the city streets, each with their own destinations in mind. Eventually, I can't do much else and opt to stare into a lukewarm cup of coffee in front of me. Oh, fired and getting called garbage right to your face, huh? Definitely not how I expected my weekend to start. My heart feels heavy as I look up from my drink to gaze out at a clear, blue sky that seems to stretch on forever amidst towering skyscrapers. And to think of how beautiful a day it is today. It almost feels like the world's mocking me somehow. How could the world mock me? Laundry. Laundry St. James. I don't know, that's the name I just gave myself. Sigh. My attention is diverted when I hear the sound of a child laughing. My eyes trail over to a young boy tugging his mother's arm with one hand and clutching a small sketchbook in another as the pair sit down at a table near my own. He opens the sketchbook, flipping to a page of a specific drawing before suddenly jumping up on the chair. The mother laughs as she watches her son strike the same pose as the crayon-colored character before her. Oh, and this is Thunderman. I drew him during recess when everyone else was outside. Why, he's so handsome. Look at all these details. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Munchkin. You're getting so good at drawing. Thanks, Mommy. When I grow up, I want to become an artist and draw my own superheroes. Oh, you're going to be a great artist, sweetie. I just know it. You're already so talented and you work so hard. What else could you need? Oh. Oh, Mother. You don't even know. I feel my grip on my coffee cup tighten as I watch the beaming child show his mom more and more sketches in his notebook. The sparkled look of joy, hope, and happiness that beams in his eyes. It's one I remember well. I can't help but swallow the forming lump in my throat as I grab my drink and slam it into the nearby trash can. As I walk away from the tables, I shake my head sadly, as the mother and son's laughter echoes in my ears and my heart. Yeah, well, don't be stupid, kid. As much as we all want it to be that way, the truth is, hard work doesn't guarantee anything in the real world. Honestly, fucking real. The only thing it'll earn you is realizing just how stupid those dreams of yours once were. For your sake, I hope along the path of life you find something else that can make you smile like that. Because art just isn't worth it. Take it from me, Laundry St. James. Without uttering a word, I quickly walk away to escape watching a shadow of what I once used to be too. A shadow of a happy, dreaming kid who loved what she did more than anything. The shadow of a person who doesn't exist anymore. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this is so fucking relatable. As somebody who was in the writing business for a certain entertainment sector, and obviously I'm here now, so that didn't go so well, but that doesn't mean I stopped writing. I still love it. It's hard though. It's rough. It's fucking rough when you have something you're so passionate about and you're working so hard on, and you just can't seem to get through. Because it's honestly, it's really a matter of luck, in my opinion. There are so many talented people in this world who, you know, will never get the recognition that in our hearts we feel they deserve. Unfortunately, a lot of it is luck, and a lot of it is also like the people you know, sadly. That's not to say that anybody who does get something made or success doesn't work hard. I think it's just, you have to work hard, and you have to just somehow, like, hit that lottery. My feet carry me down familiar city streets as the evening sun begins to set, and golden hues illuminate the sky. I just realized that this is, like, Sanrio. That's actually really funny. I like that. But before I have a moment to take in the uplifting sight, an email notification from my phone commands my attention. Oh. Dear Miss Laundry, this is an urgent reminder. Please be aware you have 3 days to vacate the premise at 302 New Street Lane. Bro, don't dox me! The demolition of the complex will begin Monday morning at sunrise. All tenants and belongings must be removed by then. Any and all belongings that still remain in the property by next Monday will be considered garbage and thrown away. Please act accordingly. Hi, Broken Pentagram. Monday? What? That's impossible! I gawk at my phone as I stop to read the full email, earning a few strange glances from other passersby. Hi, Pentagram. We're doing a bunch of indie visual novel demos today. This one is Peachleaf Valley, Seeds of Love. My heart races in my chest as I frantically dial my landlord's number. After a few moments, a voice picks up. Long story short, we just got fired, our dreams have been crushed, and now we're being evicted. Shit's rough over here.
Hello, this is Frank speaking.
Are you the... Is that the fucking phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's? But, Frank, this is Laundry from apartment 302. I just got an email from the complex saying that the demolition begins Monday morning? Sorry. How is that possible? When barely a week ago you told me I had another month to move!
Oh, yeah, about that, sorry for the confusion, but there's been a, slight change in the plans.
Alright, now he just sounds like really fucking like New York goon. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, you see, the company that bought that complex wants to start building a water park on it ASAP, while the original agreement said a month.
The CEO called me yesterday and offered me $500,000 to start next week. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. I don't know if that's legal, but also I probably have no money to fight you on that illegality, so fuck me, I guess. What?
I know! Ain't that something? So, yeah, you gotta get out of there.
I'm not gonna lie, this dude fucking sucks, but I love this voice actor. This voice actor is great. Frank, are you crazy? How am I supposed to find a place to live and move into in 3 days? It's Friday. Didn't you know we have to get down on Friday?
Yeah, I understand and all that, but, money talks, baby.
I fucking love this voice actor. Yeah, sorry about the short notice, but, I'll need you out pronto. But Frank!
Oh, got another call coming in. Ain't much more to discuss, sweetheart. Deal's a deal.
Sweetheart. By Monday morning, I need you out of there. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm gonna win 500K, and you're in deep shit, by the way. Toodaloo! I scream out in frustration as the call drops and I can only gawk into my phone. Ah, the screen's shaking. By Monday? Where the hell am I supposed to go? I just got laid off, for God's sake! Taking notice of the passing strangers and nearby security guards shooting me curious glances, I feel my cheeks flush red in embarrassment. I clear my throat, as I continue walking forward. Oh, I need to calm down or I'm gonna risk getting arrested at this point, too. But hell, at least I'll have a rent-free place to stay by Monday! I was gonna, honestly, I like her. I was gonna say the exact same thing. I'm like, well, you'll have a rent, I was gonna say, like, pretty much the exact same thing. I mean, you get arrested, at least for however long they decide to hold you, you get to have a place to live. It's not good, but... Just as I attempt to calm myself by heaving a few deep breaths, my stomach lets out a disturbed growl. I rub my belly as I glance at the time. And I say, "Get in my belly!" And to top it off, I haven't even been eating properly trying to meet that stupid deadline. What was it even for in the first place? What am I fighting for? Maybe I should just grab some fast food, go home, and try to plan on exactly how I'm gonna survive the next 72 hours. As I barely take a step forward, a speeding car honks angrily at me, causing me to quickly tumble backwards in an attempt to dodge it. An angry-looking man lowers down his window as he flashes me the finger.
Hey, what the hell? Watch where you're going, lady!
Yeah, I almost got isekai'd. Exactly, Pentagram. Hey, that's my line, you fucking jerk! Hey, where do you learn to drive? I can't help but let out a shaky breath as I watch the driver flip me off again before angrily taking off. I look down to catch sight of myself on the floor, now with a few bleeding scratches adorning my hands and knees. I glance up to see people passing by, left and right, but no one bothers to help me. Not so much as even spare me a glance. As I look up at the looming buildings on both sides of me, I can't tell what suddenly feels colder. Hi, Wilson, welcome in. We're doing indie novels today. The concrete of the floor, or the hearts of the people in this city? I mean, that's why we should move to the countryside and become a farmer, right? And date hot guys, right? I let out what feels like the millionth sigh of the day as I wrap my arms around my frame from the chilly night air that's begun to settle in. As my apartment complex finally comes into view, I can't help but stop in place. Home sweet home, huh? Today in a society that treats people as disposable. So true. Well, not for much longer anyways. As I reach for my keys, I catch sight of a wooden sign that seems oddly out of place, resting against the streetlight next to me. Semi-annual farmers market. Last sunrise, sundown. Today only. Semi-annual farmers market? It's not even a weekly one? It's semi-annual? I raise an eyebrow in the direction the sign points as I tilt my head towards the entrance of a nearby park. Farmer's market? I'm gonna be your ASMR sleep voice? Aw. I'll do my best. I'll try not to yell too much, but it might happen if the characters get angry. I'll try my best, though. I didn't even know those happened in this kind of city. Maybe they'll have something cheap and good that I can grab for lunch tomorrow. Just about anything's better than that nasty burger I had for dinner. Ugh. With newfound interest, I decided to make my way towards the park, where I saw a whole bunch of sexy farmers. As I walk into the park, the realization of what time it is hits me as I watch people finish moving large tents and baskets into trucks. It's okay, I love your screaming too. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, god damn it, did the ads just start? Damn, I missed it. I didn't realize how late it'd gotten already. That sign was probably put up way earlier today, huh? I mean, yeah, it is sundown. It is literally sundown. Sigh. Yay. More expired ramen for lunch it is. What a menu. Deciding to at least walk off the 90% grease, 10% burger I grabbed for dinner, I stroll down the venue and spot various folks still packing. The rustic and humble-looking stalls of fruits and vegetables being sold grab my attention. What intrigues me more is the people packing them. I watch as these vendors, most of whom are dressed in simple worn clothes and mismatching colors, laugh and joke amongst each other. Many are covered in sweat and dirt from a hard day's work, but the look on their faces is what really captures my attention. Why do they look so happy? Despite the visible weariness of the day, almost every face I can spot is graced by an expression of utmost joy. As they chat amongst each other and continue packing, one would assume that they perhaps had the best sales day of their life. But the many carts of unsold fruits and vegetables in the back of the several trucks dictates otherwise. Oh, they seem so genuinely happy. I can't help but feel a little jealous. As I smile sadly and continue walking forward, I almost near the end of a long street. Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, a big sign decorated with vibrant flowers catches my attention. Help wanted! Various positions open at Peachleaf Valley. Leave the city life behind and have a fresh new start in the countryside. I find my eyes transfixed on the words written before me. For some reason, I can't help but read the sign over and over again, almost as if waiting for the words to sink into me. Leave the city life behind and have a fresh new start at the countryside. I could only blink blankly as I mumble the line aloud, but the sudden sound of approaching footsteps distracts me. Do it, laundry! Go to the countryside! I turn to look into the face of a short old man with a funny-looking mustache. The man shoots me a kind smile as he places a small crate of flowers down next to him before motioning towards the sign.
Evening there, missy. I'm afraid you're a bit late for the market.
You're obviously a voice actor trying to do an old man voice, but you know what? You look like a sweetheart.
It seems you might have missed all the good deals.
Oh god, your eyes.
Are you interested in hearing more about the valley by chance?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know why your eyes are disturbing me when they're open. Please close them again. Also, is the voices loud enough? I'm gonna put them up a little more just to be safe. As if his question snaps me back into reality, I find myself instinctively shaking my head as I step back. Oh no, sorry, I was just taking a look. I'll be going now.
Is that so? Well, all right then.
Have yourself a good night, young lady. Oh, and here. I can't help but think twice as the old man holds up a pretty flower to my face, the same type as the ones filling the crates next to him. Hey, Liv, my Discord broke because it's using my old number and won't reset it. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Well, welcome in. I'm sorry that your Discord broke. I'm like, I guess you could try making a new account, maybe. But then, yes, you would lose anything you had attached to that account. I'm sorry, man. I hope you're doing okay otherwise. I'm sorry, I don't really have any money on me, and... Also, Silk Song today? Yes! Yippee! I know, like, all my friends are playing Silk Song right now. And I'm like, I'm playing a visual novel where I named myself Laundry.
Now.
Gifts aren't meant to be paid for, you know. At his warm words and cheerful expression, I can't help but smile shyly as I take the vibrant, blooming flower from his hand. Thank you. It's very beautiful. Ain't it? Now go on and make sure you take an extra blanket to bed with you. It's getting awfully chilly these nights around here. Laundry, reminds me of something. Laundry is a reference to an old series I did way back when, like 10 plus years ago, called Seduce Me.
Wouldn't want you catching the sniffles for fun.
What if I want to catch the sniffles for fun? So it's kind of a throwback to like the first content I ever made, which it was funny. I'm like, oh my god, I could just name myself Laundry again. I nod my head as he shoots me a wave, before turning around to continue loading more crates into the back of a small truck. As I turn around and continue my stroll forward, an appreciative smile forms on my lips. I bring the flower to my nose. Oh, you thought it was the person stuck in the laundry machine or dryer? Oh yeah, the Pornhub one. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it's actually a wholesome reference this time. A sweet, gentle scent fills my senses, and I can't help but feel my smile grow. You know, that's probably the nicest conversation I've had in weeks. I secretly glance back at the old man as he waves over another vendor while beaming a giant smile. The sign I was previously so fixated on seems to glow as a beam of moonlight reflects off it. I look down at the small flower in my hand, and as I twirl it, I always say ahem before sexual references in chat. Just leave everything behind and start a brand new life in a little valley town, huh? Even just thinking about it seems so crazy. Almost like it's not even real. I just can't even imagine it. My pace eventually slows down as I stop completely. A few moments pass before I hesitantly turn around to look at the sign again. No, it's beyond crazy. It's more like impossible, even for someone like me who's never left the city before. I mean, come on, let's be real. I wouldn't even last a day without proper Wi-Fi. I'd probably go insane or something. Please, wait, are you telling me that this place won't have proper Wi-Fi? Anyway, game over, sorry. My thoughts oppose my actions as I find myself standing once again in front of the sign. So why? As I reach out a hand to touch the words in front of me, I can't help but feel tears begin to prickle in my eyes. As I trace the words "fresh new start" with my finger, I can feel my throat tighten. So why does something so ridiculous, so absolutely absurd, just sound like a dream to me right now? Why does a small act of kindness from a stranger have me feeling like this? All at once, it feels as if the weight of it all has finally caught up to me. I feel a lump form in my throat as I desperately try to swallow the forming emotions inside of me. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm really, really fucking tired. It seems nothing ever goes the way I hope it will, and I don't really know what to do anymore. Somehow it feels everything I do is hopeless. I let out a shaky breath as I hear a pair of slow footsteps approach me. I don't even attempt to hide the tears welling in my eyes as I slowly look up to see the old man's face from before. He shoots me a warm, sympathetic smile as he points to the flower in my hand.
You know, where I'm from, that flower there is usually given to people who leave on a journey.
It's a way to hope for prosperous new beginnings where they might find themselves.
Some might lose their way, but
the flower is meant to remind them that no matter where along the path of life they might be,
they can always start again.
As I stare into the old man's eyes, I can't help but smile for only the second time today. His words resonate deeply within my heart. I gaze into the beautiful petals of the flower in my hand. For a second, it almost feels like they themselves are cheering me on. I feel a gentle hand place itself on my shoulder as I look up once again.
What's your name, Missy?
My name is Laundry! Laundry St. James. What I just said.
A fine name at that.
Thank you. A lot of people don't like it for some reason.
Now then, tell me, are you interested in hearing more about the valley? It's never too late to start a brand new adventure, ain't it?
I chuckle as I wipe a few more stray tears from my eyes and nod my head resolutely. I am interested. Could you tell me more? It's incredible how the decisions that have the power to change our lives completely seem to happen in the blink of an eye. And from those very decisions, the seeds of our futures sprout and bloom into the very lives set out before us.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the valley.
Ah, okay, we're here.
Is what I'd originally say, but...
Unfortunately, our destination lies just beyond this here trail of tricks, as I call it. I climb out of the passenger seat of Earl's truck as I look into a dense, steep mountain trail. Trail of tricks? Oh, I look so pretty like this. I ain't gonna lie, I look so pretty.
Yep, this one's a bugger.
For folks heading up into the valley, gets real slippery due to the rain this time of year. Seeds and sprouts, punny choice of words. However, for those crossing by foot, there's a short little path right through the forest there that'll get you to the other side in less time than you can say moo! Will we be going by foot the rest of the way then? As much as I enjoy nature, I'd hate to leave my truck here to it, especially filled with all my flowers and veggies still on board.
Here's what we'll do.
You go on ahead through that path by foot, and I'll meet you out the other side once I get this darn truck over this here trail. Sound alright? Are you sure you can get the truck up there by yourself, Earl? Earl lets out a roaring laugh as he places his hands on his small, thin waist before patting the back of his truck.
Oh, you bet!
You named your truck Bessie? That's a cow name! I almost said a horse name. That's a cow name! Me and old Bessie here have been together for a lot tougher than this, I'll tell you that. Just gets to be a real bumpy ride up there, and I'd hate for you to get all green and goobery on me. Besides, gets you warmed up for walking. You'll be doing lots of that where we're going. I can't help but chuckle as Earl's positive demeanor shines through my worries. I nod my head and grab a small bag as I head toward the opening of the forest path he pointed out. Well then, I'll take your word for it. I'll head on through and see you in a bit. Bessie is bestie.
It'll be a darn jiffy.
Make sure you stay on the path now, you hear? Can't be losing you in the forest on your moving day. You see, I wouldn't know what to do with all your pink suitcases. They don't match my eyes one bit. Earl earns another laugh out of me as we wave to each other before I walk through a small open path between several bushes. Alright, see ya, buddy. And Earl was never found again. Hi, Yori. How you doing, Yori? I nom on you. We're doing indie visual novel demos today. This one is Peachleaf Valley, which is very obviously inspired by Stardew Valley. But it is cute. I like it so far. I got fired from my job. I got kicked out of my home. But I'm gonna go live in the motherfucking farmlands and meet some hot boys, hopefully. You're good? You got out of bed an hour ago? Hell yeah. Girl, you did so well on that fucking model, girl. Girl, you're like, I'm average at rigging. Girl! I'm gonna slap you in a fun way, a friendly way, not a bad way. As I walk in through the dense shrubbery, I can make out a visible path heading towards an opening not too far away. Also, you did your own model too, for the record. Your own model looks fantastic. I clutch my bag closer as I begin my trek while panning my head around to take in the sights. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this much green before in my life. Even the air feels so different here. It feels so fresh. I walk forward a few more steps as I take in the emerald scenery around me. Trees, plants, and flowers, some the likes I've never seen before, all seem to quietly bloom in place. I can hear the sound of leaves rustling in the wind as an incredibly calming sensation seems to reverberate throughout the entire area. This place feels so soothing, almost like it's... My inner monologue is interrupted as I unexpectedly bump into something soft. See, if this was a male protagonist and like a female love interest visual novel, I would have just walked into some boobs. I bring my gaze forward only to stare into the greenest pair of eyes I've ever seen. What? Surprised by the sudden proximity of a stranger peering into my face, I quickly step back only to misstep and fall ungracefully on my butt. Oh, hello. Okay. Listen, I'm usually not super into like green hair, but it works on you, man. It works on you. As I mutter a small groan, I look up to see the stranger chuckling softly to himself. Does this bring up... Oh, this brings up the text. Okay, log history. Got it. Is this... No, that's... Oh, I should probably save. I haven't saved yet. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Ahem. Green hair? And what's with his clothes? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's got like some like fucking like kind of like gem wizard shit going on. And the multiple piercings. And we were able to see a little bit of his boobie. The stranger extends a hand to me with a warm, silent smile. I eye it for a few moments before choosing to accept his help. With a strange amount of ease, the stranger helps me back up to my feet as I shyly gaze up at him. Despite his strange looks, he boasts a beautiful, almost ethereal visage. What is he doing like that in the forest, though? Well, you see, the reason why his hair is green is he's actually part plant. So he has to go out and photosynthesize with the rest of his family, because otherwise he doesn't eat. That's how he gets his food. He has to go under the sun, like in the SpongeBob episode, and he has to go photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Just standing near him makes me feel incredibly calm. I can't help but catch myself staring as I quickly clear my throat. Boobs! Sorry. There they are. Again, boobs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bumping into you. I probably should have been watching where I was going. Okay, so she said she bumped into something soft. What part of him was soft that she bumped into? Much to think about. He's gotten very good at photosynthesis. Why is the player character named Laundry? Many years ago, Yori, the first content I ever did was playing a visual novel, and I jokingly named my character Laundry. And so, that's a throwback. That's a throwback to fucking, like, 10 years ago at this point. It was just crazy. The stranger tilts his head as he shoots me another warm, silent smile. You know, it works. It does. My eyes instinctively widen as he suddenly reaches towards the side of my face, before slowly pulling out a 4-leaf clover from thin air. Huh? A clover? Was it stuck in my hair or something? I tense up as the stranger gently grabs my hand and places it in the center of my palm without a word. I can't help but stare at the small clover for a few seconds before clearing my throat and looking back up. Thank you for the help. These usually represent good luck, don't they? Does he just not say anything? Is he mute? Interesting. The stranger nods at me while flashing a silent smile. And at this time, I can't help but flash one of my own. I mean, look at his fucking eye makeup. He's killing it. So, are you from around here? What's your name?
Hey, kiddo! You over here yet?
God fucking damn it, old man! Can you not see that I'm rizzing up the plant man? I turn towards the opening of the path as the sound of Earl's voice booms through the quiet forest. Several leaves seem to rustle as a few woodland creatures scatter about, rushing back into the trees. Just as I turn around again to face the stranger, I find the spot he stood in just a second ago to be completely empty. Ooh, I wonder if he's like a forest spirit or something. What the? Where'd he go?
Can you hear me? Don't tell me you actually got lost in there.
No, I was getting lost in a dude's eyes and you're fucking cock blocking me, Earl. No, I'll be right there. My eyes dart around the dense greenery around me in a last-ditch attempt to spot any signs of the young stranger, but to no avail. He's gone, as if he vanished into thin air. And in the place he'd stood before me just a few minutes ago, small flowers now seem to be blooming from the ground. Oh yeah, he's definitely like either a wizard or like a forest spirit. Or a god. Maybe he's like a deity. I shake my head of any strange thoughts as I focus my attention back towards Earl's voice and head to the end of the trail. Oh, there's the valley! My breath hitches as I stare out at the magical view that lies before me. Listen, I love this perspective, but this hill looks very scary. I can guarantee you I would lose my balance and fall down and break my neck instantly. Whoa! Rolling hills, all covered in blooming flowers, seem to stretch on for forever as they meet the silhouette of a distant town. From this elevation, I marvel as both snowy, looming mountains and a sparkling ocean also meet the town to create a breathtaking display of nature. I can't help but break out into a genuine laugh as the slight breeze picks up, and it seems as if all the flowers begin to dance in the wind around me.
This here's my favorite part of the whole trip.
It is a lovely view. I just have a fear of heights. I look over to see Earl in his truck now parked beside me as he looks out over the view with a tender, loving smile.
Welcome to Peachleaf Valley.
Oh, it's the name of the game! Then Laundry gets together with the plant guy, and that, my children, is how aloe vera soap is made! Ooh, intro! Filled with doubt and fear, a young girl loses her path. But fate grants her another chance to turn over a new leaf. Right here in this faraway valley. A brand new story is about to begin. Peachleaf Valley, Seeds of Love. Oh, there's actually a song. Jude the Baker. Skylar the Aristocrat. Oh god, that face. Oh, Nadine the Traveler. Hunter the Farmer. Oh, who's this pink-haired girl? Can I date her? Oh, this maid girl is cute too. Okay, yeah, and there's this guy again. He's probably like a secret. Whoa, who are you? Whoa! Oh, they are spirits! So that's a water spirit, and this guy's a fire spirit. Yo! I know how this works! Interesting. So are they gonna be like secrets then? Now live on Kickstarter. Okay, at least it's not the end of the demo. Alright, I'm gonna feed my kitty cat really quick. I'm just gonna feed her real quick. I'll be right back. Bip! A rural valley populated with so many young men? In this economy? Please tell me where, thanks. Well, in Peachleaf Valley. Duh. I feel like I might have overbooked because I don't know how. I forgot how long it takes to read things aloud. So I might do a second stream with the ones that I don't hit today. Earl opens the door to a quaint, fair-sized room as he beckons me inside.
Well, here we are. This'll be your room for the time being.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, Earl, are you sure about this? I feel like I'm imposing on you way too much. I'm perfectly fine staying at the inn. I'll find a way to get some money together to pay for the room and...
Imposing schmosing.
You're a new resident of Peachleaf now, so you're basically part of the family. You'll find there isn't a whole lot of us down here, but we're a tight-knit community. We'll do our best to help one another.
And besides,
After you took the time to explain your situation to me, ain't no way I could turn a blind eye to someone in need. I was there once too, you know, and it's because someone believed in me and helped me to get on my feet that I was able to get where I am today. Now it's my turn down the line to help. Aw, you're sweet, Earl. I can't help but smile shyly as I touch the neatly made bed before me. I feel like such a burden already. You didn't charge me anything for the trip, and now you'll let me live in your house without even paying rent? I at least want to pay back that kindness somehow. I hope you can understand.
and you will, kiddo. But you gotta get back on your feet first.
Oh yeah, he known where he talks from, exactly.
I know this room ain't the fanciest place.
I'm sure you'll want a home for yourself soon enough. But until we get you settled into your new life here, you can at least rest your head at night worry-free. What a great guy. A wave of emotion washes over me as I feel tears of overwhelming gratitude threaten to fall from my eyes. I can't help but let out a shaky laugh as I timidly bow my head. Earl, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I feel a gentle hand ruffle my hair as Earl beams me a warm smile.
You're home now, kiddo.
No need for the waterworks.
You're part of the Peachleaf family now.
Yay! You'll find we don't have a lot of stuff you can find back in that big old city it came from. But we do got a whole lot of this. I can't help but giggle as Earl points to his heart. Seeing me smile, the old man chuckles and motions to a nearby closet. In case you find yourself missing anything, you'll find some clothes here and some garments that used to belong to my youngest daughter in there. She's terribly outgrown them now, but maybe they'll serve you better than they did her. This room belonged to your daughter, Earl? Sure did, but she's got her own life far beyond this little valley now, so feel free to make this room your own. I can't help but glance around the small room. Even though it's not filled with a lot, I can tell everything's been taken care of really well. I turn towards Earl once more as my heart hangs in my chest. Thank you, Earl. Thank you so much. I really don't know how to express how appreciative I am to you. You know, a few days ago, honestly, I thought I'd be out homeless on the street by Monday morning. I didn't ever think I'd be starting a brand new life in such a beautiful valley. Earl chuckles as he shoots me a toothy grin before placing his hands on his hips.
That's the beauty of life. You never know where it'll take you.
Yours took you here.
Now on that note, let's go meet everybody.
Yes! Hot men! Hot men! The whole town got into a ruckus when I phoned them that we had a new resident coming in. You'll have plenty of time to unpack later, so let's get a move on. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go! Aw, how sweet. Alright, where are the hot guys? Oh, God. Also, like, I haven't said it yet, but the backgrounds are gorgeous. The sprites are gorgeous. The backgrounds are gorgeous. Like, golly gee. My eyes dart around the streets of a lovely, bustling town that looks like it came straight out the pages of a fairy tale book. I watch as shopkeepers sweep the entrances to their stores with wooden brooms and greet each other warmly. Energetic smiles adorn the faces of small children as they run through the streets without a care in the world. Glad to see we have our priorities well defined here. Exactly! And everyone, absolutely everyone, wears a peaceful smile on their face. Earl stops to shoot me a grin as he himself scans the town around with a proud expression. Oh, this is beautiful! What a charming place!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. But, aha!
Ah? I know just where to start off our tour. I heard you like beautiful men. How about you meet my wife and grandson first, and she'll be living with them under the same roof.
My wife runs the best and only bakery in town.
Oh, that's right, because Jude is a baker, so that's gotta be the grandson. So if you ever find yourself craving something sweet, you'll know just where to go. Oh, look at all that fucking bread and sweets and bread and sweets and bread and sweets. I didn't read the line, I'm an idiot. I was looking at the sweets too much. A soft bell rings out as I walk into the rustic little shop with a delicious smell wafting in the air. I can't help but feel my face light up as I take in the sight of beautifully colored pastries spanning down a glass counter. Oh, I can't. I don't know how to say that. Oh, God. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say French. I'm scared to say that, so I'm gonna just say, fuck yeah!
Hmm? Hello? Anybody home?
Well, well, look who
Oh.
it is. Back so soon from your trip, old man?
Hold on. Bunny, first of all, Bunny, stop trying to eat my things. Second of all, they must have the voice actors credited, right? I feel like I recognize that voice. Hold on, I gotta go look and see if they had the voice actors credited. Where are the voice actors? Bunny! Bunny, stop! I have to kick her out again. Why are you doing that? Damn, is there really not? Hold on, I gotta look this up now. Peachleaf Valley voice actors. Thank God for the visual novel database. No, Bunny. Stop. Oh, stop. Or maybe I don't know who that is? Does he just sound familiar? No, okay, never mind. He only... Okay. Well, I have it so now I can look and see if I do actually recognize someone. Hello. Hi, Jude. At the sound of an unfamiliar voice, I shyly peek over Earl's shoulder to spot a young man as he walks in through a set of kitchen doors. Small rays of sunlight shining in through the windows reflect off his amber-colored eyes as a kind smile dances on his face.
There you are, Jude.
I was wondering who was running this bakery. Y'all just can't leave the front empty like this.
Relax, Gramps. Jeez, you've been back for less than a minute and you're nagging already?
I mean, he's right, though. You shouldn't.
Gran's got something in the oven, and I was just finishing up an order in the back.
I just realized, are his... Oh, no, that's the shadow of his fucking ascot? Is that an ascot?
And besides, you know it always gets kinda empty at this hour. No need for nags.
No need for nags, but I love him. He's a great streamer. Oh, hi. Just as Earl opens his mouth to say something, an old woman walks out through the kitchen doors with an excited smile on her face.
Oh, I thought I heard your voice, dear. You arrived just in time. I have a delicious carrot cake with your name on it in the oven.
Oh, Pumpkin.
You're embarrassing me in front of the kiddos. Okay, so it seems like maybe some characters have partial voice acting and maybe the love interests have full voice acting?
Huh?
Oh, I guess that was partial. Kiddos. Earl beams a giant smile as he steps out of the way to reveal me standing behind him.
Nina, Jude, I'd like y'all to meet the newest resident of Peachleaf Valley. Come on, no need to be shy. Introduce yourself.
Right. Hello, I'm Laundry. Laundry St. James. They nailed the kind granny vibes with her design. Oh, absolutely. I just moved here from the city, and I'm very excited to meet everyone. Thank you for having me.
What?
Laundry? The fuck kind of name is that? Well, aren't you an absolute delight? Let me get a good look at you, my dear. My nervousness begins to dissipate as Nina steps out from behind the counter and comes closer, beaming a friendly smile.
My name is Nina.
As you probably already noticed, I'm Earl's wife, and I run this bakery. It's an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance, Laundry. Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you for Thank you so much for your hospitality and for letting me stay at your home for the time being. Oh, now, aren't you just the sweetest thing? You're very welcome, my dear. I've given her like 6 different voices. I know such a big move can be awfully nerve-wracking, but you've got nothing to worry about here. You're already part of the family. Nina takes my hand in hers as she says this, and I can feel my heart swell with happiness at this kind of level of kindness I've never experienced before. Thank you so much. I'm afraid I don't know what else to say. We can start by telling me this.
Do you like sweets, dear?
I fucking love them. I do. Butter pound cake is my favorite.
Why? What a coincidence.
That's my little Jude's favorite dessert too, right, dear? I glance over at Jude, still standing behind the counter, but raise an eyebrow when I see him gazing at me with an intense expression. Don't worry about it. He just forgot to update his eyeglass prescription. He's squinting. He doesn't seem to even register Nina's question as he simply stares at my face, almost as if desperately trying to decipher something. Wait, does he know me or something? Are we like childhood friends or something?
Jude? Is everything all right, dear?
Almost as if his grandmother's worried tone snaps him back to reality, Jude tears his gaze away from me before nervously looking back up. I can't help but gulp as his eyes dart frantically between my own.
Sorry, I have to go.
Okay.
I need some air. I'll be back later.
Okay. With barely a moment's notice, Jude quickly walks out from behind the counter, brushes past me, and briskly exits the small shop. Did you get a boner or something? What the fuck? What are you doing?
Jude!
That was very rude, Jude!
Jude, dear, where are you going?
So he doesn't just do this normally, is what you're saying? His grandparents' calls fall on deaf ears as Jude quickly exits the shop in a hurry, not even glancing back once. An awkward silence falls on the shop for a few minutes as Nina and Earl exchange confused glances. What the heck was that about? I didn't say anything weird, did I? I mean, I know my name is Laundry, but man, what a weirdo. Oh, Laundry, please Jardin. Please pardon my dear Jude. He's usually not like this at all. I wonder what's got him so flustered.
Ha! I know!
Maybe he couldn't handle just how pretty Laundry was. I can feel my cheeks heat up at Earl's joke as the image of Jude's intense gaze on me makes a shiver run down my spine.
Oh, there's the carrot cake. Just in time.
Earl, Laundry, why don't you both grab a chair and I'll bring it out with some warm milk? Just a second. Not without some help, you won't. I can't let my pumpkin do all the work around here.
Oh, Earl.
Aw, they're sweet. I can't help but giggle at the wholesome banter between Earl and his wife as they lovingly take each other's hands and go back towards the back. It fills my heart with delightful warmth to see two people love each other so deeply in such an old age. Once the pair is out of sight, I can't help but look over my shoulder at the direction Jude abruptly left moments ago. Almost seemed like he recognized me or something, but that can't be it. I mean, I've never been here before. No, he definitely recognized me. I mean, Earl did say that his wife, like, moved to the city or something, so I don't know why Jude is still here, but he probably lived in the city with his mom at some point and met me. Maybe we were childhood friends or something. That's my guess. That was just totally weird. I hope he's okay. He's fine. He just got a boner. Earl and I walk through the gates of a vast ranch as a clear blue sky shines above us. I can hear the cries of chickens and other farm animals in the distance as a fairly large-sized barn comes into view near our house. Can't help but smile as I spot several chickens grazing, watching as they curiously look over at me. It's such a beautiful day out, isn't it? The animals in this farm must be happy with such good grazing weather.
Now for our next stop. Welcome to Elderberry Farm.
Ooh, elderberries are good. It's a little strange, though. Heather and hubby are usually out here by this hour. Who's hubby? Wait here a second, Laundry. I'm gonna just go check if they're home real quick. Be back in a jiffy. I nod my head as Earl motions for me to wait in place. I turn around and walk a few paces over to a small chicken pen and giggle as a cute little chick curiously looks up at me. Oh, it's so fucking cute! Pew, 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 pew. Oh, aren't you a cutie? I wonder what your name is.
Bessie!
What? Is everyone named Bessie in this goddamn town? Huh? A loud yell in the distance captures my attention, snapping my head up towards the source of the sound. Suddenly, the ground feels as if it started shaking as the nearby chickens all frantically run in the opposite direction. What the? Tremors?
Bessie, get back here, god damn it!
Uh-huh. Oh, the cow is actually named Bessie, okay. I turn around at the sound of a loud cry when I catch the sight of a rampaging cow heading straight towards me at lightning speed. The cow is quite large in size, and its eyes seem to be glowing red as smoke comes out of its nose. Whoa, a cow? How is it so fast? I can't move out of the way at this rate. I close my eyes instinctively as I brace myself for impact before another voice shouts out.
Hey, watch out!
I feel a strong force propel me backwards as I fall to the ground. The enraged cow cries as she races past where I stood seconds ago, dust fluttering in her trail. I now have a concussion. After a few moments, I open my eyes and feel my face turn beet red as I see my hands pressed against a strong, well-defined chest hovering over me. Ayo. Can feel my pulse go racing as the feeling of muscular arms wrapped around my waist shocked me back in reality. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I clicked off by accident. Who are you voiced by? Brandon Acosta. Okay, so Milo Reed played Jude. Brandon Acosta plays this guy. He previously had a role in Panicked and Surrounded by Hot Vampires. So fucking true, bestie. So fucking true. Feel my pulse go race. I already said that.
Sorry about that, miss. Are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
I look up to stare into ocean blue eyes as the young man stares back worryingly at me. I'm fine!
Phew, I'm glad to hear it. Sorry for the tumble. Let's get you back on your feet, yeah?
Okay. Bro, I've been in this town one day and I already grabbed a guy's boobs. The cool breeze flutters against my skin as the young man releases me from his strong grasp, pushing himself up. Get saved by a hot dude, nerd! My heart stammers in my chest as I sit absent-mindedly on the ground for a few seconds, trying to process the situation. Muscles. So many muscles. My attention is diverted as a hand extends itself towards me. I look up to see the young man from before shooting me a friendly smile.
There are much better places to take a rest than on the ground, you know.
Okay, like on your boobies? Understood. Sensing his kindness, I shyly place my hand in his and he lifts me to my feet with ease. I find myself stammering as he proceeds to kneel down to brush some dirt off my clothes. He flashes another friendly smile afterwards.
There we go. Good as new.
Now then.
Can I help you?
Oh, there she is, my big old Dairy Queen.
Me when I see a big goth girl with big old fucking mommy milker teeth. I couldn't even fucking say it, bro. I love the voice actors in this game, bro. I love it. I love the voice acting. The sound of Earl's excited yelling grabs both my and the stranger's attention as we turn around to see Earl being smothered in kisses from the previously raging cows.
Oh, you darn love bucket, you. Did you miss me, Bessie?
I think Bessie missed him. The young man next to me tilts his head back in laughter at the affectionate display.
Of course, I should have known it was you, Earl.
No one else gets Bessie that riled up. That's because I'm her one and only true love. Ain't that right, Bessie? I wouldn't say it like that, sir. Moo! I can't help but smile as Earl begins to walk over to us with a now tame, calm, and slightly blushing cow.
How have you been, Hunter, my boy?
Taking good care of my sweet, innocent little angel right here, right? Of course, Earl, although I'm afraid she's not nearly as innocent as you think, you know.
She nearly ran over this poor young lady.
A few minutes back. As Hunter looks back at me with a sheepish smile, I can't help but feel my cheeks heat up again, thinking back to our previous close encounter.
Oh, Bessie!
You can't be running our new neighbor before I had a chance to introduce y'all.
Now then.
Hunter, where's everybody else? The boys are so cute, it'd be criminal if the final game didn't include a polycule ending, you know? I agree. I think polycule endings are honestly needed way more in games.
Mom and Hubie went to the city to visit some friends.
A few days ago, but they should be back soon. Oh, Hubie! It's not Hubby, it's Hubie? Who the fuck is Hubie?
Elderberry Farm's down to 1 today, I'm afraid.
Oh, gotcha. Well then, no matter. Laundry, this is Hunter. Hunter, this is Laundry. She's Peachleaf's newest resident.
And this here's Big Bessie.
My one true love. Ain't nobody out there can hold a candle to my sweet Bessie. What about your wife, sir?
Oh, is that so? Huh.
I'll be sure to tell Nina when I see her. Yep, I was about to say.
Don't you dare, farm boy.
I can't help but chuckle as I wave over to the large animal by Earl's side. Hi there, Bessie. Nice to formally meet you. And nice to meet you too, Hunter. Thank you for the boobs. I mean, for the help back there.
My pleasure. Sorry about Bessie. As you can probably tell, she, gets real excited when Earl's around.
I can tell. It's a little concerning, frankly. She probably caught a whiff of him when you guys got here.
Well, that's because she loves me. Ain't that right, Bessie?
Moo. Can't help but giggle at Earl and Bessie's endearing exchange. I don't know if I would call it that. I would call it a concerning. A few moments pass before I catch the sight of Hunter's eyes on me. He wipes a hand on his pants before extending it out to me with a smile.
Welcome to the valley.
Hope your new life here will pan out exactly as you hoped it would, and if you ever find yourself in need of anything, feel free to reach out. Oh, thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it, truly.
No worries. We're all a giant, crazy family down here.
Emphasis on crazy.
Albeit, maybe a bit dysfunctional, too.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, by the way.
I also work part-time at the restaurant and do odd jobs around town, so you might see me running around often.
Don't be afraid to ask for directions if you ever get lost, okay?
This place can be a little bit of a maze for newcomers at first. Right, thanks. I definitely will.
Sounds good. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Back in the barn, Bess! You big troublemaker, you!
Moo. The sound of laughter fills the air as Bessie hides from behind Earl from Hunter. I feel a sense of warmth fill my heart as I get to unravel more and more of the valley. Oh, flower shop? As we approach the entrance of a quaint flower shop, Earl shoots me a smile while he opens the door for me. Now, I'm sure you're probably dying to meet someone here you can relate with, so I want to take you to meet Miss Amelia. She's a real kind girl. Runs this shop with her nutty old grandma. Seems to be about your age, too, so I'm sure y'all can be great friends, yes. We will be really great friends, the kind of great friends that press their boobs together and learn the true meaning of scissoring. As we walk into a beautiful flower shop, a sweet scent fills my senses as I can't help but breathe in. Realistically, I think this game is heterosexual only, though, which is always sad to me. Because I have a feeling that I think this is the pink-haired girl, and I'm weak for pink-haired girls, man. Like, don't tell me I can't date her, come on! I look around to see gorgeous flowers, some the likes I've never seen before, all blooming through even the tiniest cracks in the wood.
Eh? Skylar? Is that you?
Exactly, the kind of friends who self-insert in Yuri fanfics. Hearing the confusion in Earl's voice, I turned to stare into the profile of a tall, foreign-looking man. The man doesn't seem to have noticed Earl as he paces back and forth, seemingly deep in thought. This guy... I don't even know what to say about this. How silly. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to fucking say it, but I was like, bro, that's just France from Italia. That's just fucking France from Italia. Oh my god. I wasn't gonna say it, but then you said it. I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
Gefair.
Oh my god, is he supposed to actually be from France? Hold on, who is your voice actor? Your voice actor is Corey Bain. Oh, this is the first thing he's been in, at least on VNDB. I don't think he said, I'll be real, I can't speak French, but I don't think he said that right. I'm not fucking reading that. I don't know. Something about a miracle. I don't know what that says. The tall man continues to mutter to himself before Earl approaches him, waving his hand.
Skylar?
Wait. He's like a Frenchman, but his name is Skylar? Oh, you pre-shot him being French. Hello, you listening? The foreign man's attention snaps up at the sound of his name. He looks over before shooting Earl a friendly smile. Oh, I mean, he looks pretty.
Ah, Monsieur R, you've returned from your trip. Welcome back. Oh.
Before he can finish his sentence, the foreign man's eyes land on me. Our eyes meet for a few silent moments before I muster a shy smile. Before I have the opportunity... Oh god, he's gonna be like, you, mademoiselle, are the most beautiful little flower I've ever seen. Sorry, French people. Before I have the opportunity to get a word out, I watch in surprise as the tall, slender man dashes forward towards me. I blink in surprise, and as I watch him grab one of my hands and places a kiss to the back. I called it.
And just who is this breathtaking mademoiselle?
I fucking called it! Huh? Before I can even answer, the tall man gets down on one knee. His eyes seem completely fixated on me as a radiant smile graces his lips.
Mademoiselle, I may not know your name, but I know that your beauty is the envy of every flower in this shop.
Oh my fucking god.
You outshine even the most beautiful rose on the eve of its full bloom. Why, even the most fragrant of blossoms holds no comparison to your...
All right, let's take it down a notch here, Romeo.
We complete with the accordion music. That was fucking crazy. Let the poor girl at least introduce herself, eh? The man named Skylar's eyes widen dramatically as he rises to his feet before bowing deeply.
Forgive my terrible manners.
Monsieur Earl... I'm gonna say that wrong, I'm sorry. Monsieur Earl is right. Forgive my terrible manners. How could I ask for your name when I have not graced you with my own?
I am Skylar Dutoit Eclair Jean-Jacques Pelletoir the Ninth.
Jesus fucking...
Proud resident of this magnificent valley.
Yeah, and I'm Ferdinand von Ayer.
And you are?
I'm in Laundry, St. James. I just moved into the valley today. It's nice to meet you, Skylar. Also, I'm sorry to pause right here. I need to use the bathroom really quick, so enjoy the sights. God damn it, did I leave like right before an ad break was gonna start, so now we're in a fucking ad break? God damn it. If you're in the ad break, tell me. I won't read the lines for this until we're out of the ad break. Just, 'cause this dude's funny as fuck. Sorry about that, though. I had to run off to the bathroom. The fucking accordion music, man. Once again, though, the sprites are gorgeous. The backgrounds are gorgeous. I mean, his design is really lovely, honestly. I really love... He has the rose, obviously, but the way that it's like a ribbon, it kind of also looks like... Have you ever seen, like, those, like, really pretty moths with, like, the really long... I don't know, the long wing tendril things you would call them? I don't know what you would call them. Like, it kind of reminds me of a moth in a way. One of those, like a Luna moth? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? I don't actually know. Alright, when you guys are free from the ads, let me know. I'm hoping you're free from ads. Sometimes it tells me that the ads are still going even if people are free from it. Going to go by Morgan and Charlotte Donkey de Soup de Dr. Pepe. Morgan and Charlotte Donkey de Soup de Dr. Pepe is crazy. I love it. Oh, no ad here so far? Really? Huh. Okay, sometimes it lies to me then. Weird. Alright. Anyway, I'm Laundry. I just moved into the valley today. It's nice to meet you, Skylar. You're gonna make me say that. None. But the pleasure is most definitely mine, Lady Laundry. You're a spectacle to behold.
Oui, en effet.
The fucking random French, bro! Like a marbled statue that has come to life. How truly blessed is Peachleaf to welcome you. Thank you? I think? Earl lets out a chuckle at Skylar's theatrics. After a few moments, he looks around the shop before turning around with a puzzled expression. Skylar? Where's Amelia and Fiona? Why are you the only one here? That is because Madame Fiona's stomach was causing her to feel unwell yet again.
Lady Amelia asked me to watch over the shop.
As they quickly left to fetch some herbs from the garden to brew a tea. And as the noble gentleman that I am, there is no way I could simply decline such a heartfelt request at the beckoning of a lady.
Although, I must admit...
It's been, quite some time since they left. Perhaps I should go check on them.
But alas!
No one would be able to guard the shop and keep the beautiful flowers company better than moi! Fiona's stomach is acting up again, huh? Alright, I better go check up on him in a sec. Gardens ain't too far from here. Laundry, wait here a moment, will ya? I'll be right back. I open my mouth to call out to Earl to not leave me alone with the Frenchman who looks like French to Britalia, but he's very briskly walked out the door already. I feel an intense gaze on me as I swallow and turn to look at Skylar, whose eyes seem to sparkle as would a puppy's looking at a treat.
So...
You, my good sir, are a very special being, are you not?
What brings you to this fair valley, my lady?
I was fired and evicted from my home.
Surely a beauty such as yourself must have left a lot behind to come here so suddenly.
I smile sadly as I look down before tucking a loose strand of hair behind my ear. Less than you think. I came here looking for work and, well, a new life, if I'm honest.
Oh, I see. Forgive my prying, my lady.
I did not mean to paint sadness on such a stunning canvas as your own.
After all, a smile suits you much, much better.
See, I usually don't like this kind of character, but I think it's because he's being presented in, like, as in, like, he's kind of like a weird over-the-top guy, instead of it being like, oh, he's actually so smooth and it's crazy. I'm so attracted to how smooth he is. What a Rizzler. I like that it's painting him as, like, this kind of, like, over-eager, over-earnest guy trying really hard and being really just weird about it, but in a charmingly weird way. I think that's why it's hitting for me, because he's kind of giving, like, loser energy in a way. Because I don't like when characters act like this and, like, they act like they're, you know, act like they're, like, hot shit and stuff. But, to be fair, he's not been, like, acting as much about himself. It's been more towards me. He seems sincere, is what I'm trying to say. He seems sincere and earnest, but in a way that's, like, mildly, like, whoa, calm down there, boy. But not in a way where I feel like it's being like, oh, wow, he's so cool. Because he's not. He's really not. That's kind of the charm, is that he's not cool. Skylar walks over before grabbing a nearby flower and holding it to my face. He shoots me a warm smile as he gently hands it to me. I can't help but chuckle as I grab the flower. Thank you, Skylar. What about yourself?
Haha!
I am thrilled that I have piqued your interest enough to ask. I am but a humble art collector that lives in the northern part of town on an estate that belongs to my family. An art collector?
We.
Few things in this world excites the blood in my veins like beautifully crafted artistic masterpieces. And of which, on that note... Skylar's tone seems to shift as he suddenly places a hand on his chin and looks at me. I fidget nervously under his intense gaze as he begins to circle around me, eyeing me up and down as if scrutinizing something. After a few moments, he shoots me a pleased smile before reaching into his suit pocket and handing me a business card. Heat rushes to my cheeks as his face suddenly draws near, and his eyes peer intensely into my own.
You said you were looking for employment, yes?
I'm sure there are many opportunities for you to take in this fair town, but...
As the muses would have it, I too am looking for a, employee of sorts.
What do you mean by that? Why do you say it like that? His eyes seem to land on my lips for a few moments as he smiles and looks back up. And I assure you, I can pay most handsomely in currencies that far outweigh most of the other residents of this town.
What say you, my lady? Does my offer interest you?
My mind goes blank, and my heart accelerates as I feel him lean in even closer. When suddenly, his phone rings.
Oh, excusez-moi, 1 second.
Excuse...
Bonjour, this is Skylar.
Dude, this dude is so fucking funny. I can't get over... He's a Frenchman named Skylar. He doesn't feel malicious in any way. Yeah, Saved by the Bell, for real. He's really funny. I won't lie, he's really fucking funny. Oh, hello, Mr. Marcello. I have been expecting your call. Notice how he didn't say monsieur. Okay. I have a weird theory. What if he's not actually French? What if he's, like, role-playing as a French aristocrat? Like, he definitely has money, clearly. He definitely has money. But, like, what if his name is Skylar because he's literally just, like, a normal, like, I guess American whatever dude in this town. But he's like, no! As a noble, I must be French! And so he has taken on this French persona. I don't know what would be funnier. If he was, like, actually, like, really actually like this and it was... Or if he's, like, entirely fake. Both are funny in their own way. As Skylar turns around and nonchalantly laughs into his phone, I stumble backwards into the counter as my heart nearly beats out of my chest, remembering his looming proximity just seconds ago. What's with that man? He's something else! He's French! Pretty woman? 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 Hello? The sound of the front door ringing catches my attention as Earl walks in with a smile, accompanied by a young woman and an older one with a cane. I like how grumpy the old lady looks.
We're back.
I see. Skylar shortly ends his call before turning around with a gallant smile. You, miss, I'm assuming that you're not allowed to be a love interest, even though I would love for you to be, right? Yeah, she's listed under many new faces that can't wait to meet you. I don't think we get to date her, unfortunately. Damn it! Damn it all! Alright, anyway. Skylar shortly ends... I already said that line.
Ah, you have returned! Magnifique!
Just at the right time, as I'm afraid I must be going immediately. Flowers in the braid, I'm sold. I know. Flowers in the braid, and she has pink hair, and she just looks very sweet.
Of course. Sorry we took so long.
Thanks for the help, Skylar.
No, no, no.
The randomly inserting French into every sentence is fucking taking me out, dude. It was my pleasure. Thank you for trusting me to guard your dazzling blossoms. I almost thought that said bosoms.
Well, everyone, duty calls, and so I must depart. Au revoir, until we next meet again.
Okay, buddy. Everyone in the shop merely stares at Skylar as he prances out the front door in joyful strides. I clear my throat before looking down at the card in my hand with his name and address. He's, quite an interesting person. My attention is focused on the new faces that have entered the shop as they turn towards me.
Oh, hello there. You must be the new resident, right? It's so nice to finally meet you.
Yes, my name is Laundry, and you are Amelia?
Welcome to Peachleaf Valley. My name is Amelia. I run this flower shop with my grandmother, Fiona.
That would be me. Welcome to the valley, child.
Thank you. You look kind of upset. I hope you don't already want to go running for the hills after being sandwiched between Earl and Skylar in a single day.
And just what's that supposed to mean?
I'm plenty friendly.
As friendly as a badger stuck in a beehive.
Heaven knows how much you've yapped the poor girl's ear off already.
Why, you...
As Earl and Fiona engage in a glaring match with each other, Amelia scoots over next to me before giggling. Don't mind them, they're always like this. They've been rivals ever since they started out as farmers. Oh, I see. It makes sense then. They must have a lot of history.
You've been touring town all day with Earl, right?
You must have run into a lot of new faces by now, huh? Yes, everyone's been awfully kind and the town's just lovely. Isn't it? Sometimes it feels like we're a little out of the way from the rest of the world, but the sights of the valley really make up for it. Suddenly, the image of the green-haired stranger I bumped into from the forest trail resurfaces in my mind. I tilt my head curiously as I motion towards Amelia. Actually, does a green-haired young man live here?
Huh?
Green-haired? Yes, I sort of ran into him in the forest path on the way to town. He had long green hair and was wearing some strange robes. I thought maybe he worked in town or something, but I haven't seen him again.
Sorry.
I've been living in my town I've been living in this town my whole life, but I've never run into anyone that fits that description here.
Ran into one of the spirits, did you?
I know it. Fiona's voice captures my attention as she walks towards me with her cane. Spirits?
Our valley is home to much more than what you merely see on the surface. Inside of its forests, peaks, and waters lie many hidden secrets. It is said spirits of the earth, sky, and sea make their home here as well. You would do well to respect their domains.
Okay. For should you anger them, terrible calamities will befall this entire world, and even the fabric of nature can be...
Oh, there you go again with the ghost stories, Fiona. Haven't I told you 1,000 times it ain't good for tourism?
Actually, ghost stories go very well with tourism.
And how many times have I told you they are not ghosts? Arr,
Just because the spirits have never chosen to grace a fool like you with their benevolence doesn't mean that they do not dwell amongst us.
Who you calling a fool, you old hag?
Whoa! You're no spring chicken yourself, buddy!
Who else, you uncultured toolhead?
Get his ass, get his ass!
Oh boy. Here we go again. Would you like some tea? We might be here a while.
Sure. Oh, I'd love some. Allow me to lend a hand, or two. Ay. Old people antics. As we exit the flower shop, I can't help but look out towards the expansive blue sky above us. Somehow, it doesn't even feel like the same sky as I used to see in the city. The sound of Earl muttering to himself catches my attention as I see him looking around several buildings while fiddling with his mustache. Let's see here. Where should we stop by next? Probably the last love interest, I guess? Stealing, you uncultured toolhead, for later use, for real. As I open my mouth to respond, I'm interrupted by the distant cheers of a small crowd. I look around to see various townspeople running towards a street corner nearby with wide grins on their faces. Come on, hurry, we'll miss the show. The show? Oh, he's performing today, is he? Performing? Who is? Well, I tell you when I can show you. Come on, Laundry, or we'll miss it. Okay. Okay. Given the Middle Eastern style trap house remix going on, I'm gonna assume that this is his name Nadine? Earl briskly turns a street corner and my eyes widen. A fair-sized crowd is gathered right in the middle of a small plaza, laughing and clapping in awe at someone in the middle of the space. What's going on over there? From here, it's hard to see anything with so many people gathered around.
Hey, over here.
I look over to see Earl point to some nearby stairs that lead up to a balcony. He climbs a few, then motions me over before glancing at the crowd. A smile plasters on his face as he crosses his arms.
Take a look. You wouldn't want to miss this.
As I turn to see where the crowd gathers, I can't help but stare in awe as a slender, dark-skinned young man in colorful, exotic garb dances elegantly. That garb is not that exotic. Are you kidding me? I mean, I appreciate that it's not like stereotypical fucking shit, but oh my god. Alright, anyway, whatever. Just let it go. The young man shoots the crowd a smile as he continues his performance. Many of the crowd's faces, which appear to be mostly women, all cheer as he moves back and forth through the space. Suddenly, he pulls out red banners of decorated velvet, seemingly out of nowhere, as he throws them in the air and backflips before catching them. Whoa, what a beautiful person. I don't think I've ever seen someone move so elegantly. The crowd cheers as he shows off more and more impressive dance moves mixed with incredible acrobatics and magician-like tricks. I find myself slowly peering over the rails in excitement as I gaze down. At one point, the performer motions the crowd to step back before slowly arching his body and breathing out rose-colored fire from his mouth. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. Ain't that right? Hey, sure.
He's something else, ain't he?
Knows how to please a crowd, that's for damn certain. Crowd goes wild as the young performer dances and does more and more tricks, mixing different elements to create a riveting performance. After a while, the performer bows, now covered in a light layer of perspiration as the crowd roars and claps. As he looks up, sweat dripping from his hair, the townspeople begin to throw coins and flowers at his feet in appreciation for his colorful and avant-garde performance.
Shukran Jazilan. Thank you.
What? Oh, I'm gonna look up. He said shukran Jazilin? Means thank you very much in Arabic. Okay. Interesting. I like how they said he wore exotic clothes, but these, I'm gonna be real, his clothes look very normal, which I honestly appreciate. I don't know, I guess the best thing to say is sometimes you run into an issue where you get like a very Orientalist stereotype, but he seems fine so far, actually. His clothes really are not like the exotic that I was thinking. I was really thinking it was gonna be some Orientalist shit. I'm gonna be real with you, but he seems okay. Sorry, it's a thing I think about sometimes. I can't help but laugh in delight as Earl and I clap from our spot on the stairs too. Earl begins to whistle, and I clap loudly next to him as I watch the performer accept more and more coins humbly. Eventually, he pans up to where Earl and I stand, and his gaze meets mine. Wow, he really is gorgeous. I do like his earrings a lot. I feel my heart skip a beat as the performer shoots me a small, mysterious smile before turning around to collect all the coins and flowers. Earl and I eventually make our way down the stairs as the crowd begins to disperse. Suddenly, Earl turns to me with a smile as he motions towards a different direction.
Oh, I know. Let's stop by the inn next.
Oh, Duke would yap my ear off. I didn't properly introduce y'all. Alright, so the only ones we really haven't had a real introduction with is Jude and Nadine then. As Earl begins to walk forward down an opposite direction of the plaza, I follow him. I can't help but find myself staring back in the direction of the performer, who's now surrounded by several young women from the town, eagerly showering him in compliments. Performer's eyes briefly meet mine again, and I feel myself blush as I quickly face forward and run to catch up with Earl. It is interesting we don't have like a full introduction with each one of them. You know, there's like an introduction of their character, but there are some characters we don't even converse yet with. Interesting. So walking through the doors of a rustic yet large wooden inn, a middle-aged man wiping down a counter turns to face us with a smile.
Well, well. I was wondering when you'd show up, Mr. Mayor.
What the? He's the mayor? The mayor?
Aw, come on now, Duke.
How many times have I told you to stop calling me that? Unless you prefer if I started calling you doctor.
Well met.
Although in my case, it's different. I'm retired. I turn my head back to look at Earl curiously at the previous comment catches my attention. Earl, wait, you're Peachleaf's mayor?
Well...
Something like that, I guess. These crazy old folk voted me on a few decades ago, and I don't know what's worse. An old cook like me governing this little valley, or the nutcases who voted for it in the first place? The man behind the counter lets out a hearty laugh as he shakes his head. I suppose I'd be one of those honorary nutcases, huh? The man suddenly turns to me with a smile and extends his hand out for a shake.
Name's Duke. Welcome to Peachleaf.
Thank you.
I run this inn with the help of a few employees. Earl's gone ahead and given me the rundown already.
Oh, well, thank you. Love, we get a cute, sweaty dancer immediately after a strong dude who could easily be a bear. I don't think that this dude is dateable, though. I think he just runs the inn.
Likewise.
I don't know if I said that. Thank you, sir. My name's Laundry. It's nice to meet you. I think the only dateable ones are the 4 young ones you've already met, and then maybe the 3 elemental spirits? I don't know. We don't have the full game out yet, so... Likewise, I hope Peachleaf turns out to be a good change for the good of you, Laundry.
The city life isn't for everyone, after all.
I'd know that best. Oh, you're from the city too, Duke?
He sure is. Although, that was ages ago now, right, Duke? You know, back when the dinosaurs roamed and stuff.
Bro, you're older than him.
All right, you old codger. I'm not that old yet. You've got me beat by at least a good 30 years.
As Earl and Duke laugh amongst themselves, I can't help but chuckle at their light-hearted banter. Have you two known each other for a long time?
Too long.
Way too long.
I've known this overgrown lughead for about 25 years now. Saw him go from a princely teenager to an overprotected father to a rinky, old grouch.
Now then.
Where's Lil Melody? I'd like to introduce her to Laundry. Up in her room, throwing a tantrum and calling me a tyrant, all because I made her do her biology homework. Earl shoots his head back in laughter and then gives Duke a knowing look. Teenagers, eh?
God, I'm just grateful I didn't have twins.
Raising one teenage girl is enough stress to last a man a lifetime. You're telling me I raised 3. I mean, teenage boys are hard to raise too, let's be real. Suddenly, their conversation is interrupted at the sound of the front door opening. Oh, okay. Oh, so we do get to actually meet the performer. Okay, I was gonna say, if we didn't get to talk with him at all. I mean, we had, like, I guess, like, a moment of recognition with Jude. My eyes widen as the young performer from before silently walks into the room carrying a giant load of neatly wrapped flowers. You know, I could also give him a giant load.
Ah, there you are, Nadim. I was hoping to run into you.
What a show that was! The young man named Nadim shoots Earl a kind smile as he walks over to us. I can feel myself instinctively freeze up as he stands next to me and lightly bows his head at Earl.
I thank you for taking the time to watch my performance, Earl. I hope it brought a smile to your face.
Who's your voice actor? Your voice actor is Christian Marte? Okay, yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna recognize these voice actors, but actually a lot of them are fairly newer, actually.
If only I was 40 years younger, I'd be out there busting a move with you.
I don't think I believe that, Earl, but okay.
Like a whoo, wah, ha-choo, woo, ow, ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're about to throw out your back, aren't you? We all instinctively approach Earl as he places a hand on his back, but quickly gives us a sheepish grin. Duke sighs before shaking his head as Nadim tries to stifle a genuine laugh. Thank you, Earl. I appreciate your words. They bring me joy. Not as much joy as you bring to everyone in town with your performances, so thank you, Nadim.
The honor and pleasure is all sincerely mine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should be going.
I must quickly find a vase and water for these beautiful flowers, lest they wilt before their time. Just before Nadim has a chance to escape, Earl quickly motions to me. Oh, before you go, Nadim, this is Laundry. She'll be living in our valley starting today. I'm taking her around to introduce her to our little town. Oh, I see. Pardon my rudeness. I thought of you as merely a passing traveler, not as a new neighbor. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Nadim shoots me a smile and bows his head at me.
My name is Nadim. I am not originally from Peachleaf, but nonetheless, it is where my travels have taken me.
I hope this valley will become a place you will cherish on your own travels, as it has for me. Thank you. My name is Laundry. It's nice to meet you, Nadim. I saw your performance earlier with Earl. It was wonderful. You're so beautiful. I just told him he's so beautiful to his fucking face. Nadim seems to blink unexpectedly at my blunt compliment, and I find myself going cherry-faced at my unexpected confession. I meant the performance. The performance was beautiful, but you are too. That is not to say that you aren't beautiful too. Nadim's lips curve into an amused grin as he lets out another laugh. He smiles at me as he bows his head again.
I am appreciative of your words. You are far too kind.
I hope you'll come watch me perform again sometime. Yeah, she's nervous, all right.
Well then, I shall get going. I wish you all a wonderful evening.
All right, you know, he seems nice enough. He seems cool. I like him. Can't help but feel my face heat up as Nadim walks up the stairs of the inn. I bite my lip as I watch him leave before turning to face the ground. You idiot! You just outright called him beautiful! Oh, I'm so embarrassed!
Evening? Oh, but Bessie's sake, he's right.
Look how light it's gotten already! As Earl points outside a window, I can spot the golden hues of sunset beginning to creep onto the sky. A nearby clock chimes, signaling the start of a new hour as Duke straightens up before wiping his hands.
And there's the clock.
I hate to leave you folks, but I need to get ready to open the bar. I need to take a laundry home in time for dinner or Need'll have my head. Well then, Duke, I'll come back another time to see Melody. It's nice meeting you, Duke. Thank you again.
Pleasure's all mine. And once again, welcome to the Valley.
Thank you. Alright. So I finally finish unpacking the last of my belongings. I can't help but stare out at my newly organized room. Phew! Finally done unpacking. As I sit on the bed and touch the soft blanket under me, I can't help but smile, recalling the day's events and the many faces I met. There were definitely a few interesting personalities today, but wow, everyone here really is so warm and kind. It's incredible to think just how different my life and surroundings were barely 3 nights ago. And now I'm surrounded by hot men. As I gaze out toward the shining moon outside, I can't help but feel my smile begin to fade. Even with the overall pleasant day, the nervousness of being in a brand new environment, so far away from the place I've called home my entire life, is still very much around. Despite my best efforts to keep my mind busy, I shortly came to realize that every moment I'm alone, I'm flooded with doubts and questions I don't even know how to answer. Did I make the right choice? Was coming here the best decision? Do I truly even belong here? Oh, Moon, you would tell me if I belong here, right? Suddenly, a small knock on my door interrupts my thoughts. I hear Earl's muffled voice call out from the other side. Laundry, can I come in? Oh yes, go ahead. A few moments later, he took his hat off. Earl peeks his head in before shooting me a friendly smile. He walks inside and closes the door behind him. Turning around, his gaze lands on my now empty suitcases.
All settled in?
I was gonna come by and ask if you needed help with anything. Yep, I'm all unpacked. Thank you again, Earl, for everything. Earl peers into my face for a few seconds as I try to flash him my best smile, attempting to hide my previous anxiousness. After a few moments, he chuckles before taking a seat next to me on the bed. Still got the jitters, huh, kiddo? No, I'm fine. Really, everyone's been absolutely wonderful. You've all done so much for me. I don't even have any right to complain. I'm just a little tired and I...
You don't know if you belong here.
Bro, this dude sees right through me. I raise my head in surprise as Earl merely smiles back warmly at me. I can feel my throat tighten as I tear my gaze to the floor. How did you... Earl chuckles at that remark.
You see all these wrinkles and white hairs on this balding head? They ain't there just for fun, you know.
To be fair, you actually have quite a lot of hair for an old man.
From living and learning and growing.
Earl takes in a deep breath as he looks around the room nostalgically before his eyes land on the moon. The face you have on right now is the same face each of my daughters had when they told me they wanted to move away from the valley. Same face when they told me, Papa, I'm scared, and they didn't know if leaving home, leaving all they ever knew behind in this little valley was going to be good for them. And do you know what I
told them?
Oh, yeah, yes, go ahead, sorry.
Home is right here.
I can't help but smile as Earl lightly taps on his heart. His eyes grow warm at the sight of my smile, and he places a reassuring hand on my shoulder.
It doesn't matter where you end up in life, kiddo.
You can be in a giant city or a tiny village in the middle of nowhere, but as long as you wake up each day and look forward to the world around you.
Then you found your home.
Aww.
Peachleaf may not be your last stop, but maybe it can help you find out what it really means to belong somewhere.
Aww. I feel tears prickle in my eyes again as I nod happily. I can't help but laugh, quickly wiping away the tears as a hand ruffles my hair. Thank you, Earl.
Be patient with yourself. My ma always used to say that we're all like little saplings, growing and sprouting at our own paces and in our own directions. But don't hold yourself back from blooming just because you're not sure where your petals might fall.
Aye, aye, Captain. I smile as I turn to look at the flower Earl gave me a few days ago, now adorning a small vase in the corner of my room, blooming beautifully in place. You're right. I may not know what the future holds, and there's a lot of questions I've yet to answer about who I am, who I want to be, and what my place is in this world. But there's no way I can start off on the right foot without at least trying to put my best foot forward, right?
Now that's what I like to hear. And you have all of us here at the Valley to support you.
Which also leads me to my next question for you. I noticed Earl turns around before digging into his pockets and pulling out a few help wanted flyers and laying them on my lap. Now that you moved in, you gotta decide where you'd like to start working. Luckily, it came at the right time, so you got options. I can definitely put in a good word for you, so go ahead and choose where you'd like your official new life in Peachleaf to begin. Oh, I wonder if this is like how you choose like your route, like where you decide you want to work. I haven't saved in a while. Where should I start working? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Wait, how long is this demo? That's interesting. It's like autumn, summer, winter, and spring. Oh. Oh, well, you know, I guess we'll go from the top? Damn, I didn't realize how long this was gonna be. I mean, I know the least about Jude so far, I'd feel like. Well, Jude and Nadim.
Me? Why are you choosing me?
What?
Fine, I guess.
What? I'm choosing you because... Oh, is that the end? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, it doesn't actually do that. That's just showing you what would happen next. Thank you for playing our demo for Peachleaf Valley, Seeds of Love. Please help us make this game reality by supporting us on Kickstarter and sharing it with your friends and family. There's a lot more fun to be had and many more adventures waiting just around the corner. Follow us on social media for latest updates, giveaways, goodies, and more Peachleaf fun. See you in the valley. I was gonna say, there's no way that they actually have, like, full things of the roots done. What is this? The wind howls atop a cold mountain peak. From this desolate place that only seems to shelter the clouds and remnants of an era long lost to time, a lone figure watches over all below him. His scarlet-colored hair is stark against the colorless sky, as another breeze seems to pass him by, almost as if whispering into his ear. Another pair of footsteps suddenly echo from behind him, followed by a commanding voice.
Have you sensed it? A shift in the earth has occurred.
Sir? Do you have nipples, sir? Where are your nipples, sir? You're very pretty, though. The lone figure only lets out a low chuckle as he brings his hand forward, as if to grab something in front of him from thin air before turning around.
How foolish of you to even ask. Why, it's almost as if you forget who I am.
It's kind of giving Rengoku a little bit, but not really personality-wise, because he's a little, scarier?
For the winds, they whisper everything to me.
Oh, okay. In his hand now dances a small clover, as its tiny leaves twist and bend in the wind. The figure lets out another chuckle as he brings his eyes to face the dark-haired man in front of him.
Although, the shift is not the only piece of news they have brought with them. Why, it seems we have a new arrival in the valley. See for yourself.
Okay, I will. With a lift of his finger, the winds dance at his command. In an instant, a sculpture made of clouds, now resembling a young woman's face, floats between them. The other man scowls as he eyes the clouded sculpture with disdain.
It's just another human. What importance could she possibly bear to our conversation?
I don't know. A low laugh emerges from the figure. With another lift of his fingers, the cloud sculpture of the young woman floats back to where he is. With a smirk, the figure glides his finger over the sculpture's cheek.
You've always been so awfully impatient, haven't you, dearest brother?
Okay, so the spirits are related to each other? Or is this like a Greek god kind of thing?
Because I'd ponder to think that the shift and her arrival, well, perhaps the two may not yet be so unrelated.
Really?
Impossible. A mere human can play no part in the affairs of spirits.
Perhaps not. And yet, take a closer look.
Okay, I'm taking a closer look. As the figure moves his finger in the air, the sculpture floats in the opposite direction. The dark-haired man narrows his eyes when suddenly he catches sight of a faint, gleaming green light emanating off the young woman's forehead. Emanating is misspelled there. I'm sorry to point it out, but it is.
Eden! That bastard! When did he...
Eden? Okay. Okay.
Interesting, isn't it? With barely a foot into our domains, and the land has already bestowed its protection over her.
Do you guys not like him?
It sends quite the message, don't you think?
Bro, why are you so, like, evil?
I see no being worth protecting. Only the naive acts of a fool that does not know his place.
A low, rumbling laugh escapes the lips of the scarlet-haired figure, which seems to shake the entire mountain itself. A howl of wind seems to cry out in the distance, as with a snap of his fingers, the sculpture of the young woman's face disintegrates into the air, and left in its place is only a small, glowing clover. Both figures turn their gaze on the horizon as they look out over the vast expanse below them.
Worry not, for the winds. They will reveal all in due time.
Okay.
Until then, come, let us watch how the rest of this story shall unfold itself.
Okay. I'm fine watching. Meanwhile, a figure turns his gaze towards the horizon.
The earth, she trembles, just as she did all those years ago.
Oh, so you can speak, you just wouldn't speak with me for some reason.
What could this mean? A simple coincidence, or...
You're back? Oh, new cute guy? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were away. So, there's been a shift in the nearby land, atmosphere, world, whatever. There's a kind of evil-looking, like, fire dude, and then fighting with, like, a, kind of, like, black and blue-haired other guy, and I'm assuming that they're also spirits. And then we're back to this guy.
A sign of something yet to come.
Supposedly, we may have had an impact on the world around us. Alright, there we go. You've reached the end of the public demo for Peachleaf Valley. Future updates and news on the extended demo, follow us on social media. Thanks for playing the demo. Oh! Alright. I don't have a gallery. Damn it. Damn it, I don't actually get a gallery with that? Damn it! Okay, so it took me about, like, maybe 2.5 hours to get through, but I was reading things aloud, to be fair. Interesting. So has there been any update on this, honestly? Let's see. It did say something about a Kickstarter. Let me see their website. Gretzky Games. Follow on itch.io. Okay, let's see. Okay, they say... Yeah, where's the devlog? What's going on with the devlog? Where's your devlog? Where's your devlog? Okay, it says updated November 15th, but where's... Huh, hold on. Okay, well, so they definitely did the Kickstarter back in 2021. It looks like they last updated this page on November 15th, 2024, but I don't see any developments. Anything on their Twitter, maybe? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I do need that. Okay, so they're pretty active on their... It looks like they're pretty active on their, Twitter. So they had another game called Love Spell, I guess? Okay, new inventory dropped on our website in February. Leftovers from Peachleaf Valley, cookies and console campaigns. Okay, so people have gotten their backer goods. But is there any update on when the game comes out? Alright, I don't know. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have a lot of active development on the game. That, or I mean, maybe they are doing active development, but it is a small indie studio, so maybe it's just taking a lot of time. Which is fair. That's understandable. It's just like, dang. They did another Kickstarter to try to get campaigns to cover, I guess like a Nintendo Switch port and shit. I'd like to see when the actual game comes out though first, so. That's a shame. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's been an update to the demo since 2021, which is a while ago. So, you know, it might be I'll keep an eye out to see if the hopefully more of a when this comes out. It is disappointing to not see any updated devlogs in that time though. There's really like nothing on their actual page that has like a devlog. Like you see like spring sales and shit, people getting their backer campaigns, DLCs, art books. Yeah, there's really not been... Are there any updates on their Kickstarter, at least? Let me see. I mean, yeah, they had estimated delivery December 2025 back on the Kickstarter, but I don't know if that's true. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, shit. So they did, okay, so they did unlock so there's DLC, there's gonna be DLC routes for the 3 spirits, and then also for Duke. But not for Amelia? Come on! Ugh, the pains of being a lesbian. Alright. Yeah, hoping for more Plant Boy and Ultra French Dude. I do want to see where this goes. And again, I should point out this is an indie studio. This is definitely not a AAA studio. So development will generally take a lot longer time. Personally, I just would have liked if they had given us more like development updates along the way. But I guess that's kind of the same with Silksong. I don't think we really got any development updates along the way until they were literally announcing it's actually coming out. But, you know, this was fun. I'm intrigued to see what's going on with the background plot with the spirits. The French boy is fucking hilarious. I think Jude is gonna be kind of like maybe a tsundere character, which I'm usually very weak for a tsundere. But I haven't seen much of him yet. His introduction was very short. So I don't know who my favorite... I really like Nadim. I really liked Nadim a lot. I'd say... of course, though, I do also like Skylar the Frenchman, if that is his real name. Overall, I mean, it's very well done. The art is very well done. The voice acting is nice, though some of it being partial and some of it being full voice acting can kind of get confusing at sometimes. But I understand because voice acting is expensive, especially for an indie team. But I did like it. I'm excited to see where it goes in the future.